Hi, Steve, we're back with Bada, so I'm working her. You know, she's got a little thing, and a lot of the jumping and all that with her, and it was kind of like that little Aussie doodle thing. It sort of had become ritualistic behavior. She would get around you down and do the jumping, and then you guys would probably physically try to, you know, maybe push her or something. I don't, you know, something, but you know, it all involved physicality as far as she was concerned. You know, you've got to get them, and it's not as easy as people think, to have a dog that will just sit beside you and not react to you physically touching them. They've really got to have trust in you to do that. That little Aussie doodle, she was one of the worst I've ever seen. I did get her doing it a little bit at the end, and if I had more actively worked on it from the beginning, but I had so much other stuff to work on, but you know, if you went to touch her at all, she would have to counteract that with stuff, and we don't want that. Good girl. You know, she's prone. Good girl. And this one, she even settled in more. So I've just got my hand right here. She's that bird down there. Anyway, so I'm working on this place thing. Good. I want one, and that's why we even do that with the puppies. I can have my face, you know, and I mean with her, before, if you weren't careful, if you would have bent down right when she was jumping up, I mean, down, you probably would have been knocked out. Good. So I do have the tether on her because, again, her Achilles heel is she's on the go. She's not stay. Down. I'm being very, very proactive. She was ready to get up. Oh, there's the mailman. Down. Get my new Dave Haas vinyls that I got. Down. My new overpriced vinyls that were scalped on eBay. Down. Now they're all over eBay, but it was worth it for me to pay extra not to have to go to record store day. Because apparently it's just like Black Friday with all the people shoving in there, self-centered, trying to get something for their collection. You know, it's probably just the same way with little Star Wars figurines, every other thing. So any amount of money is worth me not having to. Down. You've got to really, really reiterate things with this dog. Good girl. Down. Good. Because me moving away has always meant her coming with me. Good girl. I'm not completely happy with her body language right there. Good girl. I need to be able to push her. And in order to really help myself with that, I am going to step towards... Okay, she kind of did it on her now. Down. Good. So that's a much better... Just looking at the posture of the front end. You know, that's what you guys have to look at. You need to observe dogs when they're laying down on their own that don't have plans to go anywhere, and take a note of their body. The bent paw is always, you know, indicative of that. So I can get her out of there, and I do have the tether on her. And I do want her to know that the tether's there. Oh boy, we got a puppy fight. I do want her to believe that that's there. In your place. Good. Down. Good. Because that gives me more leeway. Down. And I don't ever turn my back on them. You see these videos where they, you know, make the dog stay and turn their back. I don't do that. And I'll tell you the benefit of not doing that. They don't do things when my back is turned that I don't see coming. That's the benefit of that. Good girl. Good girl. You know, so if I'm going to pet her, I'm going right here. Down, even then. Well, she smells hot. I'll tell you what we've been making for the treats. You guys at home need to do this. Down. Good. Down. Down. Good, good, good. And what she did was kick her leg out right there. Good. She's got to have faith that I'm going to come back. Good. And of course, you're never going to leave this dog outside a store, outside a post office, outside anywhere where you don't have an eye on her. Oh, someone would try to steal her in a minute. Down. If anything, I want her to think that taking a good. Down. And the reason I came back down was because she did take a little more. Down.
Down. She took a little more relaxed body posture. If it's really going to be the way you want, you guys, their body's going to be kind of bent like this. Their spine is going to be bent, not bent, and then straight down. No, in. I'll tell you, Steve, she's doing absolutely perfect.